Farmers Savings Bank is proud of their community banking tradition. Farmers Savings Bank is committed to providing a high level of customer service and products to enhance the well-being of the communities they serve. Whether it is for a home, farm, land, or business loan, Farmers Savings Bank has money to lend. Be sure to call your local Mount Horeb Farmers Savings Bank today at 437-2265. Farmers Savings Bank. Member FDIC. Equal housing lender.
Can't make it to the game? Catch it live on WiscoRadio.com or download our mobile app on the Apple App Store and the Google Play Store. Dr. Steven Samuelson and Lauren Ta are your local eye care professionals. Any time of year is a great time to schedule your optical exam and your eye care needs. Clear vision starts with healthy eyes, so contact Samuelson Eye Care, 437-3377, to schedule your eye exam today. 437-3377. You'll be glad you did.
You are listening to Wisco Radio.
Do you have an idea for an invention or new product? Do you think companies would be interested in your idea? Do you want to try to get a patent? Then call InventHelp now. InventHelp keeps your idea confidential and explains every step of the invention process. Join the thousands of people just like you who chose InventHelp to pursue their idea. We are experienced. We are working for you. We are InventHelp. Get started with your idea. Call for free information.
Call 1-800-461-2844. That's 1-800-461-2844.
Find all previous stats, replays of past games, and weekly podcasts covering all Vikings athletic action by going to wiscoradio.com and clicking under the Archives podcast tab.
Hello, this is Evan Stange. I just sat down a little while ago with head coach Lazar for an interview. Let's see what he has to say.
You are listening to an interview with Wisco Radio. I'm Evan Stange, and I'm here with the Vikings head coach, Mr. Lazar. Mr. Lazar, given the tough loss against DeForest, how are you feeling for your chances to bounce back from that game?
I thought we played really, really well on Friday. I thought we played well on Tuesday against Beaver Dam, and we've just told our kids that those types of opponents, long run, are going to make us better. We competed, and the kids played hard, and I think in the last 4 games of the season, those types of opponents are only going to make us better.
All right, and I have a second question for here, Mr. Lazar. I asked the same question to Barneveld's head coach. The Mount Horeb team has a 10 average point per game lead on the Eagles. What do you think are our odds to keep this or even widen this lead?
Well, it's one of those things you say you can control what you can control, and I think our kids have gotten better, and that's really what we look for, in terms of how do we run attack, what they do defensively, how we handle, our schemes. We've been stressing to play a complete game, and I think if we do that, the score is going to take care of itself.
Hey sports fans, be sure to cheer on your local sports team just like Kittleson Landscape has for over 25 years. Like many of you, Craig and his team have students and athletes in the Mount Horeb schools, and they are dedicated to their success and the overall success of the athletic programs. Need a place to go and unwind after the big game? Kittleson Landscape specializes in outdoor fire pits, patios, and much more. To get your free estimate today, call 608-437-8845. Hope you enjoy the game, brought to you by Kittleson Landscape. Go Vikings!
You're listening to Wisco Radio, the leader in Mount Horeb Prep Athletics.
When the stadium lights go on, you know it's time for Mount Horeb Barneveld football, and that's where you'll find Mark Norman and Associates. As a parent and local business owner, Mark knows the importance of supporting high school athletics, the athletic program, and Mount Horeb Barneveld football. Mark Norman and Associates also knows the importance of buying or selling your property. At First Weber of Mount Horeb, Mark Norman and Associates want to help you find the perfect home in the area, whether it be in the town or in the country. For the expertise and the experience you need, call 608-575-3393 or visit them online, marknorman.firstweber.com. Can't make it to the game? Catch it live on WiscoRadio.com or download our mobile app on the Apple App Store and the Google Play Store.
The Grand Stay Hotel and Suites is a brand new hotel in Mount Horeb. The Grand Stay caters to business and leisure travelers and is ideal for individuals and families. In a convenient location near Madison, Grand Stay is also a great option for guests visiting neighboring Barneveld or Epic Systems in Verona. We offer clean, comfortable rooms, free hot breakfast, an indoor pool, hot tub, and a 24-hour fitness center. To see pictures, visit grandstaymount.horeb.com, book online, or call 608-437-5200 to make your reservation today.
You're listening to Wisco Radio, the leader in Mount Horeb Prep Athletics.
Rural Mutual Insurance, keeping Wisconsin strong.
The Jared Nelson Agency is a proud supporter of Viking athletics. Known as the top farm insurer in Wisconsin, the Jared Nelson Agency is also your source for commercial, home, auto, and life insurance. Call 437-4020 or stop by the office at 211 West Main Street, Mount Horeb, to protect what matters most.
Rural Mutual Insurance, keeping Wisconsin strong.
This is Wisco Radio.
And a welcome back to Wisco Radio. 1 minute on the clock until tip-off here. Go over some keys of the game pretty quick here before things get going. So, Evan, what do you think some keys of the game are for the Vikings in order to come out on top in this one?
I think the main thing for both the boys and the girls is to make sure that we do not get tired after that halftime break. I think we slow down a lot. We lose a lot of our energy after the halftime. If we can keep that up, I think we'll be able to beat this team very easily. As long as we stay confident, we stay strong, we keep our three-point shots strong, make sure as in defense we keep them away from the block, keep them away from just easy layup shots or any breakaways, easy breakaways. As long as we keep Magnuson in, she'll keep shooting as much as she can, and our main players, I think this will be a very good game.
With that, we will hand it over to the PA announcer for the national anthem. Very nice job there by a group of Mount Horeb seniors singing the national anthem. 18 minutes on the clock, getting things ready to go here. Barneveld will be in the all-black uniforms and Mount Horeb will be in the all-white. Both teams getting set to introduce these starting lineups here tonight. Starting things off on the Barneveld side of things. First is number 3, Leah Marks. Next, number 5, Grace Gordon. Next, number 12, Morgan Schultz. Following her, number 30, Elle Peckin. And rounding things off is JC Spring, number 44. Now for Mount Horeb. Starting things off is number 3, Grace Vesperman. Following her, number 10, Emma Anderson. Next, number 22, Julia Magnuson. Following her, number 23, Emily Wallace. And rounding things off for the Vikings is number 11, Kenzie Coulthard. Tip tonight will be Magnuson against Marks. Kind of surprised that Barneveld isn't going with JC Spring, who seems to be a lot taller than Marks.
Yeah, certainly an interesting choice.
Both teams getting ready here. Tip goes to Mount Horeb. Coulthard will get the ball and will bring it up. Coulthard at the top. Skips it over to Wallace. Wallace to Vesperman in the corner. Vesperman back to Wallace. Wallace now to Coulthard. Coulthard now to Wallace. Wallace getting it down low to Vesperman. Vesperman trying to get the finish. Shot will be blocked. Will go out of bounds, but will remain Vikings ball. Barneveld is running a zone defense here, a 2-3 zone. Vikings saw a lot of that against the Forest as Vesperman gets it into Wallace. Wallace in the corner gets it to Coulthard. Coulthard on the wing. Now back to Wallace in the corner. Wallace trapped in the corner, has to do something with it as a jump ball will be called. Ball will go to Barneveld. Vikings showing press early here. Vesperman and Wallace playing up as Barneveld breaks it easily. Ball down low in the corner to Peckin. Peckin kicking it out as that pass will be stolen. Vesperman now bringing it up the court. Kicking it ahead to Wallace. Wallace dribbling it up to the top. Now giving it to Anderson. Anderson back to Wallace. Wallace to Vesperman. Vesperman back to Wallace now. Wallace finding Anderson. Anderson now finding Magnuson down low and gets the finish. First points of the game belong to Julia Magnuson. Vikings lead 2-0 with 16:45 left in the first half.
It looks like Barneveld's tight defense up against the Vikings might prove difficult tonight.
Now at the top is Marks. Marks getting it to Gordon. As Marks has it down low, finds Spring down low, and she gets the finish. Vesperman now pushing it up. Almost loses her dribble, now gets to Wallace. Now to Coulthard in the corner, back to Wallace. Wallace now to Coulthard. Coulthard takes one dribble, passes it to Wallace. Now Anderson at the top, swings it over to Vesperman. Vesperman near the Barneveld bench. Dribbling left, now to Wallace. Wallace now to Vesperman. Vesperman to Anderson in the corner. Anderson back to Vesperman. Now back to Anderson. Trying to get it down low to Magnuson. Gets it to her as she will go for the shot. Shot no good. Marks might have got a piece of it there as Peckin pushes it up the court. Now to Spring. Spring back to Peckin. Peckin on the wing. Swings it over to Gordon. Gordon at the top. Trying to find Spring down low. Pass is deflected away and will be taken in by Emma Anderson. Vesperman bringing it up. Dribbling left, now going right, kicks it out to Wallace. Wallace now to Anderson. Anderson in the corner for three, no good, long. Rebounded by Spring. Spring now pushing it ahead to Peckin. Peckin trying to go all the way in as that pass will be poked away. Everyone on the ground, ball goes in the air as Coulthard will end up with it. Wallace now getting it to Coulthard across half court to Anderson. Anderson now to Coulthard. Coulthard to Wallace. Wallace to Magnuson. Magnuson to Vesperman. Now to Wallace. Wallace deep three. No good. Rebounded by Anderson and she puts it back up. No good. And will be rebounded by Barneveld. Barneveld pushing it up. Schultz with it. Shot no good. As it will go out of bounds. They say off of Barneveld. And will be Vikings ball. Anna Olendick checking into this one for Emily Wallace. As the referees get together, decide to change their call and say it will be Barneveld's ball. Get it into Peckin. 3 up, no good. Rebounded by Magnuson. Magnuson gets it to Vesperman. Vesperman dribbling it up across half court. Now to Coulthard. Coulthard near the top. Over to Olendick. Olendick dribbling left. Now to Coulthard. Coulthard to Vesperman. Vesperman on the wing. Gets it to Magnuson. Magnuson in the corner. Back to Vesperman now. Now to Olendick. Olendick floater. Shot no good. Blocked. And rebounded by Peckin. Peckin getting it to Schultz. Schultz now to Gordon. Gordon pushing it up to Marks. Marks. Ball will go out of bounds. Will be Vikings ball. Timeout taken. We will take one with them as well. You're listening to Vikings basketball on Wisco Radio.
Are you in need of chiropractic services? Dr. Joe Ryan at Mount Horeb Chiropractic will provide the finest chiropractic care to each and every patient. Dr. Ryan uses advanced spinal correction and chiropractic adjustments utilizing state-of-the-art techniques. Dr. Ryan has years of training, expertise, and experience in helping patients get relief from their back pain, neck pain, and other related conditions. Located at 1840 Business Highway 18151 next to Pizza Hut, or call 608-437-0099 to set up an appointment today.
You are listening to Vikings basketball right here on Wisco Radio.
And a welcome back to Mount Horeb High School. Vikings tied with Barneveld 2-2-2 with 13:43 left to play in the first half. Vikings trying to break this Barneveld press. Olendick with it. Olendick floating it up, trying to get it to Coulthard. Pass will be stolen as Barneveld will regain possession. Gordon with it. Gordon kicking it over to Peckin. Peckin now skips it to Schultz. Now back to Gordon. Vikings also playing a zone defense, just like Barneveld, a 2-3 zone, as they'll try to find Spring down low. Pass is deflected, but gathered in by Barneveld. Now with it on the wing, driving in, trying to get it to Spring. Forced pass will be deflected and stolen by Magnuson. Vesperman throwing it up to Olendick. Olendick stuck with it near the bench as that ball will be a jump ball, they'll say. Will be possession Mount Horeb. One thing that the Vikings aren't doing a lot of tonight is dribbling. They've done a lot of passing each possession, trying to find the open cutter near the basket. So far hasn't worked great for them, only 2 points on the board, but it's hard to dribble out of that zone. So Barneveld playing that zone defense really well. As Anderson in the corner skips it to Vesperman. Vesperman now to Olendick. Olendick near the top, dribbling left. Now picks it up, gets it down low to Magnuson. Magnuson trying to finish down low, can't. Gets her own rebound, but it's poked away as Gordon ends up with it.
It seems like Barneveld's tight zone defense here is keeping us stopped. That seems like the wrong choice of words to use, but that defense is, while zone is very close.
They will call a travel on Barneveld, so it will be another Barneveld turnover. As Yana and Wallace will check into this one for Coulthard and Olendick. Vesperman bringing it up. Dribbling right, gets the screen from Magnuson. Kicks it to Wallace for 3. No good air ball. As Yana will save that one from going out of bounds. Gets it right into Magnuson. Magnuson shot up, no good. Rebounded by Peckin. Peckin getting it to Gordon. Gordon dribbling right. Passing it over. Now trying to drive in, nothing going. Kicks it back out to Gordon. Now over 3 up, no good. Rebounded by Gordon. Gordon now trying to get it to Spring down low. Gets it to her. Shot no good, but will draw the foul. And Spring will head to the free throw line for 2 shots. Foul is on Olivia Yana. Her first of this game. First team foul for either team with 11:48 left. First free throw from Spring is good. Makes it a 3-2 game. 3-2 game. Barneveld leads. As Spring second free throw is good as well.
Looks like we have 2 very well matched defenses with offenses. Maybe not necessarily made to stop the other defense. And so I think this should be a very interesting game tonight.
Vesperman with it, getting it to Anderson in the corner. Now back to Vesperman. Vesperman trying to find Magnuson down low. Pass ends up into the hands of Peckin. Spring with it as that pass will be poked away by Wallace. Ends up into the hands of Magnuson. Magnuson gives it back to Wallace, who will run the point. Wallace dribbling left, finding Yana down low. Yana floater, no good, short, as they will get Yana for the over the back. Yana trying to go up for her own rebound. Say that she went over the back. It will be her second foul of this game. Only player on either team with a foul, and she has 2 as that pass is deflected by Anderson as it ends up into the hands of Wallace. Wallace getting it to Magnuson. Press working very well for both teams, causing turnovers for both as well, as Vesperman has it at the top, getting it to Yana in the corner. Yana back to Vesperman. Now to Anderson. Anderson over to Wallace. Wallace dribbling up top. Gets it to Vesperman now. Vesperman back to Wallace. Now to Magnuson in the corner. Magnuson 3 up. Good. 5-4 Vikings lead with 10:25 left to play in the first half. Gordon trying to get it across half court. Pass will be stolen by Julia Magnuson. Magnuson now with it. Over to Wallace. Wallace to Anderson down low. Anderson trying to dribble in. Shot is swatted away. Rebounded by Yana. Gets it to Magnuson. Up 3. No good. Short. Rebounded by Marks. Marks now pushing it up. Getting it to Marks. As pass will go out of bounds. Say off of Anderson and will be Barneveld ball. Kenzie Coulthard checking back into this game for Julie Magnuson as the Barneveld 3 up, no good. Rebounded by Vesperman. Vesperman slowing things down. Letting the offense get set. Getting it to Yana. Yana to Coulthard. Coulthard now to Wallace. Wallace now to Anderson. Anderson, baseline jumper, no good. Rebounded by Yana. Yana now to Vesperman. Vesperman on the wing. Skimming it to Wallace in the corner for 3. No good. As it will be rebounded by Vesperman. Vesperman will get the pass knocked out of bounds. Will remain Vikings ball. Vesperman getting it into Yana, now to Wallace. Wallace now to Yana in the corner. Yana dribbling left. Still going, finding Coulthard on the cut. Can't finish with the left. Rebound Spring. Peckin pushing it up. Trying to get it to Baker. Baker can't finish as Vesperman will try to run it all the way up the court. Ball will be deflected out of bounds. Say will be off of Barneveld and will be Vikings ball. Magnuson checking back into this one for Emma Anderson with 8:56 left to play in the first half. Vesperman trying to get it into Yana. Pass will go over the head as Gordon and Wallace both going for it, as Wallace will get it as he tries to dribble it up, and a foul will be called on Gordon.
The fouls here might be an interesting decider in this game.
First foul for Barneveld belongs to Grace Gordon, the sophomore guard. As Yana has it in the corner, getting it to Coulthard. Coulthard trying to go left, nice spin move. Kicking it out to Yana for 3, good.
I think as long as Mount Horeb can keep hitting these threes, this might be it for the game. The zone defense, he really can't stop anything against the amount of threes Magnuson's throwing up.
Marks dribbling all the way in and gets the lay-in. Going right past all the Viking defenders and getting the easy path to the hoop. 8-6 the score with 8 minutes left in the first half. Coulthard with it. Dribbling it all the way in, kicking it out to Magnuson. Magnuson now to Wallace. Wallace to Vesperman. Vesperman dribbling in for the three. No good air ball, but a foul will be called as Vesperman will head to the free throw line for 3 shots. Rare occasion that a player is shooting 3 free throws. Vesperman, first free throw. Rattles out, no good. Vesperman getting ready for her second. No good also. Olendick checking back into this game for Emily Wallace. Vesperman now getting ready for her third and final free throw. Up and rattles in. Schultz with it, trying to get it to Marks. Will go out of the hands of Marks and will be Vikings ball. Vesperman getting it into Olendick. Olendick now to Vesperman. Olendick in the corner now. Back to Vesperman. Vesperman skips it over to Coulthard. Coulthard now to Yana. Yana trying to find Magnuson down low. Can't. And will be a turnover. Marks now trying to dribble it down. Tries to force the pass and will be stolen by Yana. Vesperman bringing it up. Now back to Yana. Yana to Coulthard in the corner. 3 up. Bounces out, no good. Rebounded by Magnuson. Magnuson kicking it out to Coulthard. Now to Yana. Yana 3, no good. And will be rebounded by Burrs. Burrs trying to push it up to Marks. Marks going all the way in and will get the score. 9-8. Now the score. Vikings lead with 7 minutes left till halftime. As Vesperman brings it up for the Vikings. Getting it to Coulthard. Coulthard trying to dribble around. They will say a foul will be called on Barneveld. Foul will be on Morgan Schultz, her first of the game. 3rd team foul for Barneveld. 2 team fouls for the Vikings so far in this one. As pass gets it into Magnuson. Nice little jumper, good. As Barneveld will break the Mount Horeb press. Gordon skips it over to Schultz. Schultz now to Burrs in the corner. Now finding Spring down low. Spring bobbles the pass, goes up with it, and still gets it to go. Vesperman pushing it up, now getting it to Olendick. Olendick now slowing things down, back to Vesperman. Vesperman now back to Olendick in the corner. Olendick now to Vesperman at the top. Vesperman to Magnuson. Magnuson trying to find Olendick down low, ends up in the hands of Anderson, goes up for the shot, draws the foul. Can't get the shot to go, but will head to the free throw line.
Barneveld seems to bring their hands down very hard, especially in these close moments in the lane. It seems to be their failure here, especially for these free throws here.
Anderson's first free throw, no good. As a timeout will be taken. We will take one with them as well. You're listening to Vikings basketball here on Wisco Radio.
Farmers Savings Bank is proud of their community banking tradition. Farmers Savings Bank is committed to providing a high level of customer service and products to enhance the well-being of the communities they serve. Whether it is for a home, farm, land, or business loan, Farmers Savings Bank has money to lend. Be sure to call your local Mount Horeb Farmers Savings Bank today at 437-2265. Farmers Savings Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Follow us on Twitter and Facebook at Wisco Radio for photos, stats, the tip tracker, and much more.
And a welcome back to Wisco Radio 11-10 the score. Vikings lead as Anderson's second free throw is no good as well with 6 minutes left to play until halftime. Gordon pushing it up for the Golden Eagles. Now over to Burrs. Burrs back to Gordon. Gordon now over to Schultz. Now finding Spring down low. Spring shot up no good. Rebounded by Magnuson. Magnuson getting it to Vesperman. Vesperman crossing half court. Dribbling it up. Gets to Coulthard. Now to Magnuson. Magnuson on the wing. Skipping it over to Vesperman. Now to Olendick in the corner. Olendick dribbling left. Now to Vesperman. Vesperman at the top. Now back to Olendick. Now back to Vesperman. Now to Coulthard. Coulthard finding Magnuson down low and getting the easy bucket. Gordon bringing it up, getting it to Burrs. Burrs dribbling left as gets to Gordon and over to Schultz on the opposite wing. Now Gordon at the top. Now over to Burrs. Now to Spring in the corner. Spring finding Gordon. Now to Schultz. Schultz shot no good. Air ball as that pass will be safe from going out of bounds and will end up into the hands of Magnuson. Now getting it to Vesperman. Vesperman trying to drive to the lane as a foul will be called. As Barneveld will pick up their 5th team foul. Morgan Schultz picking up that foul, her 3rd of the game. As Anderson will look to inbound this one for the Vikings, finding Olendick in the corner, wide open for 3, no good. As a foul will be called, this one will be on the Vikings. 4:48 left in the first half, 13-10 the score, Vikings lead. Foul is on Coulthard, her first of the game, only the 3rd team foul for the Vikings so far in this one. As Barneveld will run it up the court and Vikings will pick up another foul. Foul will be on Emma Anderson, her first of the game, 4th team foul for the Vikings. Gordon with it in. Gordon trying to drive. Gets it to Gordon and foul will be called. Foul will be on Emma Anderson. Gordon at the line shooting 2 for the Golden Eagles. First free throw no good. Gordon getting ready for her second. Up, no good as well. Doesn't even hit the rim. As Wallace will get it into Anderson. Anderson right back to Wallace. Wallace now getting it to Coulthard. Coulthard trying to force a pass. It will be stolen by Marks as her floater is up no good. Now into the hands of Peck and her shot no good as well. Ball will go out of bounds and it will be Barneveld ball. Pass will be in for Barneveld. 3 up, no good. Rebounded by Anderson. Wallace now bringing it up. Throwing it across half court to Yana. Wallace at the top. Now to Olendick. Olendick back to Wallace. Now to Yana in the corner. Yana finding Anderson. Anderson dribbling right. Kicks it to Olendick for 3. Good.
Once again, those Mount Horeb threes are going to prove very important tonight.
Gordon bringing it up. Now getting it to Peckin. Peckin back to Gordon. Gordon now to the other Gordon in the corner, dribbling right. Skipping it over to the other wing. Now to Marks. Marks finishing down low. And now it is a 16-12 Vikings lead with 3:18 left until halftime. Magnuson trying to dribble all the way in. Shot will be blocked and rebounded by Marks. Marks now trying to push it all the way up. Slows things down. Gets it to Gordon. Gordon now back to Marks. Marks down low, gets the finish. Wallace dribbling it up, pushing it up to Yana, now to Anderson. Anderson now to Olendick. Olendick kicking it back to Anderson. Anderson dribbling left. Now trying to kick it to Yana. Pass will be deflected, but will go into the hands of Wallace. Now into the hands of Olendick. Olendick over to Anderson in the corner. Anderson down low to Magnuson. Magnuson gets the finish.
Four-point lead by Mount Horeb, 18-14. 2 minutes and 26 seconds left.
Gordon bringing it up at the top. Now over to Gordon for three. No good. Rebounded by Gordon as she'll put it back up. No good. Rebounded by Magnuson. Magnuson pushing it ahead to Yana. Yana now to Olendick. Olendick to Magnuson. Magnuson to Wallace. Wallace now back to Olendick. Now to Wallace. Wallace dribbling left. Trying to finish with the left. They'll say a foul will be called on the way up. And Wallace will head to the free throw line.
Once again, those hard Barneveld blocks seem to be stopping them from achieving a lead against Mount Horeb as they just keep fouling.
Wallace will head to the free throw line for 2 shots. First one is good. Wallace. Second free throw is up and good as well. 20-14 now the score. Barneveld finally getting it in, trying to break the press, able to, but a reach-in foul will be called on the Vikings.
Looks like Anna Olendick drew that foul. You could even see her pull away as quick as she could after she reached in there.
Olendick's first foul of the game, 16th foul for the Vikings in this one. Both teams now with 6. As Burris tries to get it in to Leister. Leister getting it. Now trying to dribble left. Paul will be poked away by Wallace as Wallace will get it to Olendick. Olendick now to Vesperman. Vesperman slowing things down. Now to Yana. Now back to Olendick. Now back to Yana. Yana skipping it to Wallace. Wallace dribbling it. Now to Olendick at the top. Olendick. Nice crossover. Kicks it back to Vesperman. Vesperman near the wing. Now to Coulthard. Coulthard skipping it to Olendick in the corner. Wide open for 3. Good. Anna Olendick with another 3 tonight. 23-14 now the score. As Marks will try to bring it up. As a foul will be called on the Vikings. Foul will be on the floor. 17th foul for the Vikings, so Barneveld will head to the free throw line for 1-and-1. Coulthard picks up her second foul there as Magnuson looks to check in for her. Leister at the line for Barneveld. First free throw, no good. Rebounded by Yana. Less than a minute to play here before halftime. 23-14 the score as Wallace brings it up. Wallace getting it to Yana. Now to Olendick. Olendick in the corner for 3. No good. Rebounded by the Barneveld Golden Eagles. And they'll get Magnuson on the foul. Will be Magnuson's first foul of the game. At the line for Barneveld is Marks, who will be shooting 1-and-1 with 42.5 seconds left until halftime. First free throw up, no good. Rebounded by Magnuson. Magnuson getting it to Vesperman. Vesperman dribbling it up. Now to Wallace. Wallace back to Vesperman. Vesperman for three, no good. Rebounded by Burrs. Burrs trying to push it up. Going all the way in. Shot rolls in with 20 seconds left. Wallace now bringing it up. As that ball will be poked away, have to get it across half court. As Magnuson will get it across to Yana. Yana now to Olendik. Olendik driving baseline. Pass will be deflected out of bounds and will be Vikings ball under the basket with 3.2 seconds left until halftime. Vesperman getting it into Wallace. Now to Yana. Yana, three up. No good. As that is halftime here, 23-16. Your score, Vikings lead. You're listening to Vikings basketball on Wisco Radio.
Plain Wisconsin, the largest selection and the lowest prices on swing sets, basketball hoops, trampolines, backyard courts, sports training products, and much more. Try it first at Plain Wisconsin, Parmenter Street in Middleton, or plainwisconsin.com.
Did you know that one of the top global providers of 3D printing and additive manufacturing services is located right here just outside of Mount Horeb? Since 2001, Midwest Prototyping has been creating parts and prototypes for companies worldwide. To learn more, visit MidwestProto.com. Midwest Prototyping proudly supports Mount Horeb students through internships, technical education programs, and athletics. Go Vikings!
Plain Wisconsin is your local home court headquarters for everything basketball. From driveway hoops to indoor-outdoor home courts, find the perfect addition for your family. Visit PlayInWisconsin.com or stop by Wisconsin's only basketball showroom to see all the features before you buy. Try it first at Play in Wisconsin.
Wisco Radio, home of the Mount Horeb Vikings.
It's an exciting time to work at Land's End in Dodgeville. Our distribution and call centers are hiring for first and second shift holiday part-time jobs. We offer flexible schedules in a variety of positions. Plus, you'll get access to our amazing employee discount, on-site clinic, and fitness center, and so much more. Starting wage is $13.25 to $14.25 an hour, with premium wages up to $21.38 per hour for select peak dates. In addition, we offer weekend and evening premium pay. Apply today at landsend.com/jobs. That's landsend.com/jobs.
You're listening to Wisco Radio, the leader in Mount Horeb Prep Athletics.
Hey sports fans, be sure to cheer on your local sports team just like Kittleson Landscape has for over 25 years. Like many of you, Craig and his team have students and athletes in the Mount Horeb schools, and they are dedicated to their success and the overall success of the athletic programs. Need a place to go and unwind after the big game? Kittleson Landscape specializes in outdoor fire pits, patios, and much more. To get your free estimate today, call 608-437-8845. Hope you enjoy the game, brought to you by Kittleson Landscape. Go Vikings!
Find all previous stats, replays of past games, and weekly podcasts covering all Vikings athletic action by going to wiscoradio.com and clicking under the Archives podcast tab.
When the stadium lights go on, you know it's time for Mount Horeb Barneveld football, and that's where you'll find Mark Norman and Associates. As a parent and local business owner, Mark knows the importance of supporting high school athletics, the athletic program, and Mount Horeb Barneveld football. Mark Norman and Associates also knows the importance of buying or selling your property. At First Weber of Mount Horeb, Mark Norman and Associates want to help you find the perfect home in the area, whether it be in the town or in the country. For the expertise and the experience you need, call 608-575-3393 or visit them online, marknorman.firstweber.com. Wisco Radio, home of the Mount Horeb Vikings.
The Grand Stay Hotel and Suites is a brand new hotel in Mount Horeb. The Grand Stay caters to business and leisure travelers and is ideal for individuals and families. In a convenient location near Madison, Grand Stay is also a great option for guests visiting neighboring Barneveld or Epic Systems in Verona. We offer clean, comfortable rooms, free hot breakfast, an indoor pool, hot tub, and a 24-hour fitness center. To see pictures, Visit grandstaymount.horeb.com, book online, or call 608-437-5200 to make your reservation today.
Now it's time to get back to the Vikings athletic action, brought to you live right here on Wisco Radio.
And a welcome back to Wisco Radio. 5:56 left in halftime. Vikings leading 23-16 at the half. Vikings played a really solid first half, but Evan, what are some things that the Vikings can kind of touch up on here in the second half, and what are also some things that they did really well in this first half?
I think that so far we've actually been pretty good overall. I think the only thing that we really need to worry about is our really long passes where they might get swatted out of the air or taken. But other than that, I think things that we've done really well and that we need to keep up for the second half is our energy. And like I said at the beginning of the game, for the keys to the game, as long as we keep up our first half energy as consistent as we have in some of our best games, I think we'll be doing pretty well. I think if we can continue hitting our 3 points and especially our free throws for our fouls, that will help a lot. And overall, I think we've done really well. I think we just need to continue being aggressive as Barneveld has, and keeping up our 3 points to deny them that zone defense that they want to really stop us on.
I believe with that, we will take another break from this Wisco Radio halftime show. We'll be right back.
Question. When you walk into the boardrooms of the most successful companies here in Wisconsin, who do you meet? Answer. Men and women who played high school sports. Education-based high school sports give us more than athletes we can root for. They give us leaders we can depend on. Question. So where will we find tomorrow's leaders? Answer. High school sports.
This message presented by the Wisconsin Interscholastic Athletic Association and the Wisconsin Athletic Directors Association.
You are listening to the Mount Horeb Vikings on Wisco Radio.
Play in Wisconsin, the largest selection and the lowest prices on swing sets, basketball hoops, trampolines, backyard courts, sports training products, and much more. Try it first at Play in Wisconsin, Parmenter Street in Middleton, or playinwisconsin.com.
Dr. Steven Samuelson and Lauren Ta are your local eye care professionals. Any time of year is a great time to schedule your optical exam and your eye care needs. Clear vision starts with healthy eyes, so contact Samuelson Eye Care, 437-3377, to schedule your eye exam today. 437-3377. You'll be glad you did.
Play in Wisconsin is your local home court headquarters for everything basketball. From driveway hoops to indoor-outdoor home courts, find the perfect addition for your family. Visit playinwisconsin.com or stop by Wisconsin's only basketball showroom to see all the features before you buy. Try it first at Play in Wisconsin.
You are listening to an exclusive interview brought to you only by Wisco Radio.
Farmers Savings Bank is proud of their community banking tradition. Farmers Savings Bank is committed to providing a high level of customer service and products to enhance the well-being of the communities they serve. Whether it is for a home, farm, land, or business loan, Farmers Savings Bank has money to lend. Be sure to call your local Mount Horeb Farmers Savings Bank today at 437-2265. Farmers Savings Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
You're listening to Wisco Radio, the leader in Mount Horeb Prep Athletics.
And a welcome back to Wisco Radio. 2:17 left until the end of halftime. Vikings up 23-16. Vikings playing really well this first half. Just a couple things they need to work on. Just figuring out a way to break that zone defense. Barneveld has been playing a really good 2-3 zone so far tonight, and Vikings have had struggles breaking that, not finding any open lanes to dribble to the hoop, and most of their points have come off of cuts to the basket and just passing it down low. So one thing that the Vikings could work on here is just finding those open lanes. Even if they're just hard to find, you just got to find them and get to the basket as much as possible. But as we mentioned, Vikings have done a really nice job tonight, especially behind the three-point arc. Vikings have been very hot, making a lot of threes and making a big difference in this one. And also one other thing the Vikings could do a little bit better here in the second half is their free throws. I know we had a few missed free throws shot 3 at one point, only made one of them. So Vikings really just need to capitalize out the free throws as much as possible. I believe with that, we will take our final break of the Wisco Radio halftime show. You're listening to Mount Horeb Girls Basketball on Wisco Radio.
Rural Mutual Insurance, keeping Wisconsin strong.
The Jared Nelson Agency is a proud supporter of Viking athletics. Known as the top farm insurer in Wisconsin, the Jared Nelson Agency is also your source for commercial, home, auto, and life insurance. Call 437-4020 or stop by the office at 211 West Main Street, Mount Horeb, to protect what matters most.
Rural Mutual Insurance, keeping Wisconsin strong.
This is Wisco Radio.
It's an exciting time to work at Land's End in Dodgeville. Our distribution and call centers are hiring for first and second shift holiday part-time jobs. We offer flexible schedules in a variety of positions. Plus, you'll get access to our amazing employee discount, on-site clinic, and fitness center, and so much more. Starting wage is $13.25 to $14.25 an hour, with premium wages up to $21.38 per hour for select peak dates. In addition, we offer weekend and evening premium pay. Apply today at landsend.com/jobs. That's landsend.com/jobs.
You are listening to the Mount Horeb Vikings on Wisco Radio.
Barneveld starting things off here in the second half. Gordon at the top with it. Now over to Schultz. Schultz trying to find Marks down low. Marks shot no good. Rebounded by Anderson. Anderson getting it to Vesperman. Vesperman pushing it up. Vesperman getting it to Anderson. Now to Wallace. Now to Coulthard. Coulthard on the wing. Skipping it to Vesperman. Now to Magnuson at the top. Back to Vesperman. Now to Anderson in the corner. Anderson down low to Magnuson. Magnuson dribbling in. Trying to get the finish off the backboard. Can't. Rebounded by Schultz. Schultz bringing it up. Getting it to Gordon. Gordon skipping it over to Schultz. Schultz finding Marks. Marks now to Spring. Spring trying to finish down low. Shot will be swatted, but they will say a foul on the Vikings.
To me, it looked like Emma Anderson did stay straight up in that instance, but I suppose the refs didn't believe so.
Foul was on Emma Anderson, her third, as Spring's first free throw is no good. First free throw of the, foul of the half for either team. As Leibfried will check into this one for Anderson, as Spring's second free throw is good. As Coulthard running it up the court for the Vikings. Dribbling it all the way in, kicking out to Leibfried. Now to Magnuson. Magnuson three. Short, no good. Air ball. Rebounded by Vesperman. Vesperman trying to kick it back out. Ends up in the hands of Gordon. Gordon dribbling in. Shot up, no good. Rebounded by Leibfried. Leibfried to Magnuson. Magnuson now to Wallace. Wallace pushing it up to Vesperman. Vesperman dribbling it in the corner. Now kicks it to Wallace. Wallace. Now back to Vesperman. Vesperman back to Wallace now. Wallace to Magnuson at the top. Now to Coulthard. Coulthard now to Wallace. Now back to Vesperman. Vesperman now back to Wallace. Now to Coulthard. Coulthard for three. Up, no good. As that one will be rebounded by Magnuson. Magnuson trying to go up with it. As a foul will be called on the way up. Shot no good. And Magnuson will head to the free throw line for two free throws. Foul is on Peckin, her third of the game. First team foul for Barneveld. Magnuson first free throw good.
If we can keep these free throws up and continuously get our foul points in, that would keep the Vikings at a great advantage here in this game tonight.
Magnuson, second free throw up and good as well. 25-17 ball game. as Gordon gets it over to Schultz. Schultz now back to Gordon. Gordon 3, no good. Airballed, rebounded by Spring. Spring throwing that one back in bounds. Now to Schultz, now to Marks. Marks now back to Spring. Spring short baseline jumper, good. Vasperman pushing it up. Now in the corner. Now down low to Magnuson. Now to Livefried. Livefried getting the finish. Gordon bringing it up. Getting it over to Schultz. Schultz now back to Gordon. As a foul will be called. As Zoe Parker will check into this one for Coulthard. As trying to get it into Springs. Springs will bobble it and will end up into the hands of Wallace. Wallace bringing it up, gets it to Parker. Parker now to Livefried. Livefried finding Magnuson down low, kicks it to Wallace. Wallace in the corner for 3, no good, as that one will be rebounded by Magnuson. As Magnuson tries to go for the shot, and it will be swatted out of bounds and will remain Vikings ball. Vesperman getting it to Livefried. Livefried now to Parker. As Parker will walk with it and will be a Vikings turnover. Marks bringing it up, trying to go all the way to the basket as that shot will be deflected by Magnuson and will be rebounded by Vesperman. Vesperman pushing it up to Parker in the corner. Parker getting it up to Wallace. Wallace now to Magnuson. Magnuson for 3, no good, as that ball will go out of bounds off of the Vikings and will be Barneveld ball. Timeout is taken. We will take one with them as well. You're listening to Vikings girls basketball on Wisco Radio.
Hey sports fans, be sure to cheer on your local sports team just like Kittleson Landscape has for over 25 years. Like many of you, Craig and his team have students and athletes in the Mount Horeb schools, and they are dedicated to their success and the overall success of the athletic programs. Need a place to go and unwind after the big game? Kittleson Landscape specializes in outdoor fire pits, patios, and much more. To get your free estimate today, call 608-437-8845. Hope you enjoy the game, brought to you by Kittleson Landscape. Go Vikings!
Can't make it to the game? Catch it live on WiscoRadio.com or download our mobile app on the Apple App Store and the Google Play Store.
Vikings getting the ball out of the timeout. Barneveld getting the ball out of the timeout as they will get into Springs. Now to Gordon. Gordon bringing it up across half court. Guarded by Vesperman. Gordon dribbling right. Nothing going. Now to left. Trying to find Marks. Marks now with it. Driving baseline. And she'll go for the reverse layup. No good. Rebounded by Springs, and she'll put it back in. Vesperin now bringing it up for the Vikings. Taking it across half court. Getting it to Parker. Parker trying to dribble right. Ball is poked away. She regains it. Gets it to Wallace. Wallace at the top. Dribbling left. Wallace still with it, dribbling it now to Vesperman. Vesperman now to Parker. Parker down low to Livefried. Livefried back to Parker. Now to Vesperman. Vesperman now back to Parker. Now to Livefried. Livefried down low. Ball will be ripped away from her as it will go out of bounds. It'll say off of Barneveld and will be Vikings ball. Vesperman getting it into Wallace. Wallace bringing it across half court. Dribbling left, gets the screen from Magnuson. Now kicking it out to Vesperman. Vesperman dribbling it in. Kicks it over to Parker. Parker now back to Vesperman. Vesperman pulls up for 3, good. As Spring will get it into Gordon. Gordon trying to dribble it up fast here. Kicks it to Marks as Marks will go for the shot. Let's say she'll be fouled on the way up and will head to the free throw line. Burke and Coulthard looking to check into this game. 2 free throws coming here from Leah Marks. Marks' first free throw, no good, as Burke and Coulthard and Thompson will check in for Wallace, Liebfried, and Parker. As a timeout will be taken, we will take one with them as well. You're listening to Vikings Basketball on Wisco Radio.
When the stadium lights go on, you know it's time for Mount Horeb Barneveld football, and that's where you'll find Mark Norman and Associates. As a parent and local business owner, Mark knows the importance of supporting high school athletics, the athletic program, and Mount Horeb Barneveld football. Mark Norman and Associates also knows the importance of buying or selling your property. At First Weber of Mount Horeb, Mark Norman and Associates want to help you find the perfect home in the area, whether it be in the town or in the country. For the expertise and the experience you need, call 608-575-3393 or visit them online, marknorman.firstweber.com.
You are listening to Wisco Radio.
And a welcome back to Mount Horeb High School. Vikings leading Barneveld 30-21 with 12:42 left to play. Barneveld taking the timeout. Marks still with 1 free throw left. As both teams look to take the court. Marks getting ready for her second free throw. As it is up and good. Magnuson now getting it to Vesperman. Back to Magnuson. Now to Vesperman. Dribbling it up. Floater, no good. Rebounded by Marks. As Marks will get it to Gordon. Gordon now skipping it ahead to Schultz. Schultz now to Gordon. Gordon dribbling up. Now to Spring. Spring to Gordon. Gordon shot up, no good, short. Rebounded by Schultz as she'll put it back up. Shot no good, but we'll draw the foul.
Mount Horeb certainly racking up their fouls here, 4 to Barneveld's 1. And I would certainly hope that that wouldn't put them over the edge for the lead here, as constant fouls, especially around the hoop, is not a great way to lose the game.
Schultz, first free throw is no good. As Olendick and Anderson will check into this one for Magnuson and Vesperman. Schultz getting ready for her second free throw as it is up and rattles in. Coulthard getting it into Thompson. Thompson pushing it up. Gets it to Burke. Burke slowing things down. Now hands it off to Coulthard. Coulthard now over to Burke. Now to Thompson in the corner. Thompson stuck with the ball. Gets to Burke. Now to Coulthard. Coulthard swings it into the corner. Olendick gives it to Anderson. Now back to Olendick. Olendick dribbling left, kicks it out to Thompson. Thompson takes one dribble, passes it to Coulthard. Coulthard finding Anderson down low. Going in, now kicks it to Coulthard. Coulthard pump fake, but they'll say she traveled. .11:35 left to play. Vikings lead by 7. Score is 32-23. As Barneveld's able to get it into Gordon. As a jump ball will be called. Will be possession Mount Horeb. Coulthard getting in there and grabbing that ball away from Gordon and forces the Barneveld turnover. Coulthard running the point for the Vikings. Throwing it left to Yana. Now to Thompson in the corner. Thompson dribbling, gives it to Yana. Yana getting the screen set by Anderson. Now to Coulthard. Coulthard, nice pass fake. Goes up for the shot. Doesn't get it to go, but will head to the free throw line as she draws the foul. Coulthard, first free throw is up and bounces out, no good, back iron. Zoe Parker checking back into this one for Thompson. Coulthard, second free throw is up and good. As Barneveld will get it in. Marks bringing it up, guarded by no one. As she'll go all the way to the basket. Shot no good. As it will be rebounded by Schultz. As she'll put it up, no good. And then rebounded by Baker, no good. And finally rebounded by Coulthard. Coulthard throwing it up to Olendick. Olendick slowing things down, gives it to Yana. Yana back to Olendick. Olendick now to Yana. Yana to Coulthard. Coulthard dribbling up, gets to Yana. Yana at the top, wide open for three, no good. Hits the backboard, doesn't get the rim. As Marks will come down with the rebound. Marks now heading up and will get the lay-in. Anderson gets it into Coulthard. Now to Olendick. Olendick dribbling up, gets it to Anderson in the middle. Kicking it to Yana. Now to Coulthard. Coulthard at the top, dribbling right. Kicks it to Olendick. Olendick now dribbling left. Now finding Coulthard. Coulthard dribbling right. Skips it to Parker in the corner as they'll say Parker walked with it. Magnuson, Wallace, and Vesterman checking into this one for Yana, Parker, and Olendick. Barneveld has to get it in quick. Gets it to Gordon. Gordon being trapped in the corner by Coulthard and Vesperman as Barneveld will call the timeout. We'll take one with them as well. We'll be right back.
Are you in need of chiropractic services? Dr. Joe Ryan at Mount Horeb Chiropractic will provide the finest chiropractic care to each and every patient. Dr. Ryan uses advanced spinal correction and chiropractic adjustments utilizing state-of-the-art techniques. Dr. Ryan has years of training, expertise, and experience in helping patients get relief from their back pain, neck pain, and other related conditions. Located at 1840 Business Highway 18151 next to Pizza Hut, or call 608-437-0099 to set up an appointment today.
You're listening to Wisco Radio, the leader in Mount Horeb Prep Athletics.
Welcome back to Mount Horeb High School. Vikings lead Barneveld 31-25 with 10:07 left to play. Barneveld calling the timeout. They will get the ball coming out of it as Schultz will look to inbound the pass. Schultz getting it into Marks. Marks dribbling it up as Coulthard will poke that one out from behind her as the ball will go out of bounds off of Coulthard and it will be Barneveld ball. Spring checking back into this one, replacing Marks. As Schultz will get it in, but an offensive foul will be called and will be Vikings ball. Foul is on Gordon, her second of the game. Anderson bringing it up. Anderson got to get it across. Gets to Coulthard. Coulthard crossing half court, trying to go all the way to the basket. Shot no good. Will go out of bounds and will be Vikings ball. Vesperman getting it into Magnuson. Now Magnuson to Vesperman. Vesperman at the top, getting it to Coulthard. Coulthard down low to Magnuson. Magnuson spin move. Gets the bucket. Gordon bringing it up. Postal Ball will be poked away by Wallace as she will go all the way up. Layup no good. As Wallace misses the wide open layup, as Spring will try to go on the other end and she will get it. As Wallace quickly gets it into Coulthard. Coulthard skips it across to Anderson. Anderson trying to get it to Magnuson as that ball is on the ground. Will go out of bounds and will be Barneveld's ball. Referees must have gotten together to discuss it, and they will say it will be Mount Horeb's ball as Vesperman will get it into Wallace. Wallace in the corner. Now to Coulthard. Coulthard over to Wallace. Wallace on the wing. Gets it into the corner to Burke. Burke trying to find Magnuson down low. Ball poked away, and it will be a jump ball. Will be possession Barneveld. Brindley getting it in. As Birds will try to bring it all the way up. Now trying to find Marks. Can't find her. Peckin now with it. Peckin handing it off to Birds. Birds will get the ball poked away from her as Coulthard will end up with it and gets the easy lay-in on the other end of the court. Marks trying to push it up. Trying to drive all the way to the hoop. Will be stopped. Now getting it to Spring. Spring unable to finish near the hoop as that pass will go out of bounds and will be Barneveld's ball. Anna Olendick checking into the game for Emily Wallace. And Livefried also looking to check into this one for Magnuson. Ball will be passed into Spring. Spring getting it to Marks. Marks driving all the way in and gets a bucket. (35-29) the score with 8 minutes left to play in this one. As Burke has it in the corner. Now to Vesperman. Now back to Burke. Burke. Now back to Vesperman. Vesperman now back to Burke in the corner. Now back to Vesperman. Now over to Olendick. Olendick dribbling left, kicking it to Vesperman. Vesperman now dribbling left, now kicking it to Burke. Burke now to Livefried down low. Livefried, one dribble, picks it up. Now gives it to Burke, now to Vesperman. Now back to Burke. Now to Coulthard. Coulthard at the top. Swinging it to Vesperman for three. No good, short. Rebounded by Burke. Shot up, no good. Will be deflected out of bounds and will remain Viking ball. Vesperman getting it in right away to Coulthard. Now swinging it to Olendick. Olendick dribbling left, kicking it to Coulthard. Coulthard now to Vesperman. Vesperman dribbling left. Now kicking to Olendick. Olendick dribbling up. Now to Burke in the corner. Burke to Olendick. Olendick dribbling right. Now to Coulthard. Coulthard back to Olendick. Olendick dribbling left. Now to Burke. Burke back to Olendick. Now to Coulthard. Coulthard now swings it to Vesperman. Vesperman driving with the right. Can't finish and will be rebounded by Burr. Burr to Marks. Marks pushing it up to Peckin. Peckin. Shot no good. Rebounded by Vesperman. Vesperman to Olendick. Olendick at the top trying to set something up here. And she will get it to Coulthard. Coulthard now back to Olendick. Dribbling left is Olendick. Getting it to Livefried. Livefried down low. Stuck with the ball as she will get it to Burke. But a timeout will be called by Mount Horeb. You'll take one with them as well. You're listening to Vikings basketball on Wisco Radio.
All right, right, guys. We're ready for our Four Seasons sunroom, and Daddy's gonna get a rec room with refreshments.
Oh no, we'll be sleeping under the stars.
Mom, what about the one with, the fun?
Nice try, little bro. It's a gym. My gym.
Hey, Grandma's getting her Four Seasons garden room. Weather tight and still like being outdoors. Maybe a living room. Oh no, wait. A family hub.
Yeah! No matter what the budget, the season, or the climate, Four Seasons sunrooms let you and your family enjoy the outdoors inside. Call now to hear more about these great offers from the premier manufacturer of sunrooms since 1975.
More reasons for Four Seasons now.
To find out more, call toll-free 800-988-4477. That's 800-988-4477. Call 800-988-4477 today.
You are listening to the Mount Horeb Vikings on Wisco Radio.
And a welcome back to Mount Horeb, Wisconsin. Vikings coming out of the timeout with the ball as Vestman throws it away to Burr. Burr dribbling all the way up and gets the finish. 35-31 the score with 6:10 to play. Anderson to Vestman. Vikings trying to break the press. Now to Anderson. Now getting it across to Burke. Burke back to Anderson as that ball will go on the ground as a jump ball will be called and will be possession Vikings. Emily Wallace and Kenzie Coulthard checking back into this one for Burke and Vesperman. Olendick trying to get it in. Gets it into Wallace. Wallace at the top. Dribbling at the top. Kicking it right. Now to Magnuson down low. Magnuson shot no good, but draws the foul. And will head to the free throw line for 2 shots. Foul is on Peckin, her 4th of the game. Just the 4th team foul for Barneveld this half, as Magnuson's first free throw is good. Only 4 fouls for Mount Horeb as well, with only 5:47 left to play in this one. Magnuson, second free throw, rattles out, gets her own rebound, kicks it to Coulthard. Coulthard now to Olendick. Olendick to Wallace. Wallace back to Olendick. Olendick now to Coulthard. Coulthard to Magnuson. Magnuson down to Anderson. Anderson kicks it out to Wallace. Wallace dribbling in. Floater, no good. Wallace manages to get the rebound. Now to Coulthard for 3. Good. 39-31. Now the score as Olendick will steal that pass and gets it to Coulthard. Now back to Olendick. Now up top to Coulthard. Now over to Wallace. Wallace dribbling in now to Coulthard. Coulthard kicks it to Olendick. Olendick dribbling right. Now swings it to Magnuson. Magnuson back to Olendick. Olendick dribbling right. Now kicking it to Coulthard. Now down low to Magnuson. Magnuson going up for the shot. Can't get it to go. Gets her own rebound. Goes up again for it. But a jump ball will be called. Will be possession Barneveld. Barneveld getting it into Gordon. Gordon pushing it up right away. Nice crossover now. Nice spin move. Kicks it out to Marks for 3. No good. Rebounded by Magnuson. Magnuson getting into Olendick. Olendick. Pass will be stolen from her as they push it up to Marks. Marks can't get the finish. Will go out of bounds. And will be off of the Vikings. And will be Barneveld's ball.
A call not very popular with the crowd.
Marks trying to get it in. Gets it into Schultz. Schultz at the top, setting things up, guarded by Coulthard. Giving it to Gordon, now to Marks. Marks dribbling in, can't get the shot to go, but a foul will be called. Foul will be on Magnuson. Her second of the game, 15th foul for the Vikings. Marks' first free throw, no good. Marks getting ready for her second free throw. As it is up, no good as well. Rebound Magnuson. Giving it to Coulthard. Coulthard dribbling up, slowing things down. Now gets it to Magnuson. Magnuson back to Coulthard. Coulthard dribbling in, kicks it to the corner. Three up, good. Emma Anderson with the three-point basket makes it a 42-31 game. Marks bringing it across half court for Barneveld. Marks trying to dribble all the way to the basket. As she goes up for the shot, foul will be called. And Marks will head to the free throw line yet again for 2 shots.
Nearing bonus again might really stop these Vikings in their tracks, as every foul they continue to make obviously will lead in a shot, if not 2. So I think this might be a big detriment to Mount Horeb if they don't stop their fouling.
Marks' first free throw, no good. 3:41 left to play. Vikings lead 42-31. That last foul was on Emma Anderson, her 4th of the game, and she will head to the bench. Sydney Elliott checking into this one for Anderson. As second free throw, no good as well. Rebounded by Coulthard. Vesperman bringing it up. Backing it out. Now gets it to Coulthard. Coulthard skipping it to Elliott. Elliott now to Wallace. Wallace now back to the corner to Elliott. Now to Wallace. Wallace skipping it to Vesperman. Vesperman getting to Magnuson. Now to Coulthard. 3 from the corner, no good. As it will be rebounded by Marks. Marks getting it to Gordon. Now up to Schultz. Schultz now to Spring. Spring shot good. 2-point basket good by Spring. As Vesperman will bring it up. Now to Magnuson. Magnuson dribbling it up. Gets it across half court. Now to Vesperman. Vesperman. Now to Wallace as a timeout will be taken by Mount Horeb. We will take one with them as well. You're listening to Vikings basketball on Wisco Radio.
Did you know that one of the top global providers of 3D printing and additive manufacturing services is located right here just outside of Mount Horeb? Since 2001, Midwest Prototyping has been creating parts and prototypes for companies worldwide. To learn more, visit MidwestProto.com. Midwest Prototyping proudly supports Mount Horeb students through internships, technical education programs, and athletics. Go Vikings!
Wisco Radio, home of the Mount Horeb Vikings.
And a welcome back to Mount Horeb High School. Vikings up on Barneveld 42-31. 2:41 left to play in this one. Vikings taking the timeout as both teams get ready to get back on the court. Will be Vikings ball coming out of the timeout. Vesperman trying to get it in. Getting it into Coulthard. Coulthard over to Wallace. Wallace now dribbling, trying to dribble left. Skips over to Coulthard. Coulthard now to Vesperman. Vesperman finding Magnuson down low as Magnuson gets the ball ripped away from her. As Peckin will bring it up the court. Peckin getting it to Schultz. Now to Marks. Marks dribbling in. Will get the finish, but they will say no shot as a foul will be called on the floor. Marks will still head to the free throw line, this time for 1-1. Foul is on Livefried, her second of the game. 7th team foul for the Vikings. Marks, first free throw, good. Marks getting ready for her second, as it is up and good as well. Wallace inbounding it for the Vikings, getting it to Vesperman. Vesperman dribbling right, getting it across half court. Now kicking it to Magnuson. Magnuson going up for the shot, gets it to go. 44-35 the score. Vikings lead, 1:56 left to play. Gordon with it. Gordon getting it to Spring. Spring gets it to Schultz. Now back to Gordon. Gordon to Schultz now. Now to Spring in the corner. Spring to Gordon. Gordon dribbling in. Floater, no good. Rebounded by Magnuson. Magnuson getting it to Wallace. Now to Coulthard. Coulthard to Vesperman as a foul will be called, as they will get Schultz on the foul. Will be Schultz's 4th foul of the game. As Coulthard has it, gets it to Wallace at the top. Wallace skipping it into the corner to Vesperman. Vesperman now finding Magnuson down low. Can't get the finish to go. As Schultz will, Marks will get the rebound. Passing ahead to Peckin. Peckin. Now over to Gordon. Gordon driving baseline. Kicking it out to Schultz. Now to Spring. As a three-pointer will be shot up by Peckin. No good. Rebounded by Magnuson. Less than a minute to play here. Barneveld trails by 9, 44-35 to score, as the clock nears 40 seconds. Vesperman getting it to Magnuson. Magnuson just holding the ball, now gets it to Coulthard in the corner. Coulthard dribbling it around. 25 seconds left, now to Magnuson. Magnuson to Wallace. Wallace gets it over to Vesperman. 17 seconds left. Livefried with it in the corner, as they will foul her finally with 15 seconds left. Six-team foul for Barneveld. Foul is on Marks, her second of the game, as Vesperman tries to get it in, gets it into Coulthard. Coulthard now to Wallace. 11 seconds left, as Gordon will foul Wallace, and Wallace will head to the free throw line for 1-1. 9-point Vikings lead with 9.3 seconds left. Wallace at the line. First free throw, good. Makes it a 10-point Vikings lead with 9.3 seconds left. As the second free throw is good as well. As Schultz will bring it up with 5 seconds left. Gets it to Peckin. Peckin shot up. No good, as that is the final here. Vikings come out on top, 46-35. We'll take a quick break, and we'll be right back with the Wisco Radio postgame show.
Farmers Savings Bank is proud of their community banking tradition. Farmers Savings Bank is committed to providing a high level of customer service and products to enhance the well-being of the communities they serve. Whether it is for a home, farm, land, or business loan, Farmers Savings Bank has money to lend. Be sure to call your local Mount Horeb Farmers Savings Bank today at 437-2265. Farmers Savings Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
This is Wisco Radio.
And a welcome back to Mount Horeb High School. Vikings coming out on top against Barneveld, 46-35, the final score. The Vikings played a really solid game all throughout. Played a full game, didn't really have any rough spots. Just great scoring, great defense, just a great game all around for the Vikings. I believe with that, we will kind of start to wrap things up here. Evan, you have anything else to say tonight?
All I got to say is stay safe and have a great night, you guys.
With that, we will sign things off. Vikings coming out on top, 46-35. Thank you to all of you who tuned in tonight. I believe with that, we will sign things off. Thank you for tuning in, and as always, go Vikings.
Well, that's it for the broadcast tonight. If you missed any of the action live on Wisco Radio, you can always go back to wiscoradio.com and click on the Archives tab to listen to 24/7 on-demand replays of Mount Horeb Athletics. And now it's time to get back to regular scheduled programming right here on Wisco Radio. If you're looking to find the next live broadcast,